Hi, welcome back here again, everyone. Now, Avatar The Last Airbender was the animated series. It was a series I actually really liked. I thought it was funny, it was cool, it had some real interesting world building. The use of the elements was really impressive. Even some of the animals that they came up with was really good. Getting to see the different bending styles and fighting techniques. The final Agnekai between Zuko and Azula was really well done. You got lots of different colors all over the place with all them different fire and thing. The final battle between Aang and the Fire Lord was really good. It was a really good series that I actually really liked. Now, I'll be honest, I did not like Legend of Korra at all. I had doubts about it to begin with, and when I watched it, I was like, yeah, I don't like you because unlike Avatar, I find that show didn't have a purpose to it. It started to go. I mean, there were certain things that was kind of funny about it, but it really had no overall purpose. And I have a friend of mine who's an Avatar fan, and he watched the first season and was like, okay, yeah, well, I'll give it a try. And then by the second season, he was like, what the hell is this nonsense? And he just never even bothered to go back for the end of it. And all, and I'll be honest, like, I kind of trail off of it after a little while. So, not really, again, big fan of Legend of Korra. Now, this upcoming live action Avatar thing that Netflix wants to do, um, I am hesitant after the whole M. Night Shyamalan Avatar mess that he did. I am hesitant, but I have always been of the impression that, not everything, or really, at some point, not every animated series or animated thing needs to be turned into a live action. I mean, look at some of the flops we've had. Cowboy Bebop, uh, uh, um, which was a terrible take on it, and not forgetting that Dragon Ball movie that they tried to do some years ago, which was just total disaster. I think certain things just need to remain in animated style. I mean, I even there's even talk about them looking to do a One Punch Man live action series, which I think is just horrible, really, really horrible. But anyway, according to some information from Deadline here, three animated Avatar films in works from Paramount Nickelodeon, Lauren Montgomery to direct the first. I will say I am actually interested and hopeful for this. I am. I'm really interested and hopeful for this. Paramount and Nickelodeon have announced that three new animated Avatar films are in development under the latter's Avatar Studios banner. Lauren Montgomery, Avatar The Last Airbender, is attached to direct the untitled first installment. Brian Konietzko and Michael DiMartino, who created the franchise launching series Avatar The Last Airbender for Nickelodeon, will produce alongside that show's EP Eric Coleman. Paramount Animations and Nickelodeon Animations EVP of Movies and Global Franchises will oversee development on the first film alongside Jason McConnell, who serves as Vice President. Montgomery is a veteran director, producer, and storyboard artist who served in the latter capacity on the original Avatar series. Okay, so we have somebody who will come in there. As original creators, Mike and Brian expand the Avatar universe with us. We're keeping it all in the family, with Lauren bringing the same kind of expert, beautiful work she did on the original series to her new directing duties on the forthcoming theatrical. Uh, Airing for 3 seasons between 2005 and 2008, Avatar The Last Airbender followed Aang a young boy reawakening in a war-torn world of elemental magic to undertake a dangerous mystic quest, thereby fulfilling his destiny as the Avatar and bringing peace to the world. Nickelodeon followed up that hugely popular series with sequel The Legend of Korra. I can say I was not a fan of that, which aired for 4 seasons between 2012 and 2014. In the years since, the multimedia franchise has continued to expand with the 2010 live action starring Dev Patel, which M. Night Shyamalan directed. That was an awful one, as well as assorted comic books, video games, and home media releases. A live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender series is currently in the works at Netflix, albeit without the involvement of Konietzko and DiMartino. Yeah, from what I come to understand, they well, after what happened with M. Night Shyamalan's movie, in the beginning, the original creators of Avatar, the ones who came with it, they walked out on it, and apparently they didn't like the direction it was taken, and they didn't like what was being done. So they probably have no hope for the Netflix live action series as well. Again, as I say, not everything needs to be, you know, thing, but. Uh, Avatar Studios is a division of Nickelodeon Animation announced back in February of last year, which was designed to create original content spanning animated series and movies based on the beloved world of Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra for platforms including Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon, as well as third-party platforms and theaters. Okay. Up next for Paramount Animation is Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, which is set for release on July 15th. Other upcoming titles include a new animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Big Paw Patrol, The Mighty Movie. Uh, I don't know about any more Ninja Turtles movies. I think they're trying to run that into the ground. But now, again, as I said, I am hopeful for this. I really am hopeful for this because I think there's still a lot that hasn't been done with Avatar that could be done. Even if they decide to do some films, as far as I was concerned, I think instead of doing Legend of Korra, which I still say I did not like at all, they could have continued on with Avatar, probably give it another 3 seasons or something. So, because there's a lot more that people want to know. It continues on in the comics, so there's that. But there's also the fact that some unanswered questions, like which was the biggest one, would have been what happened to Zuko's mother, which is something if they decide to do in a movie and they do it well, could really tie in, really flick it well to a good animated movie. I mean, there are other threats that could come along from things like, some dark spirits or something. Not that god awful thing they did in Legend of Korra, where she turned into a giant glowing woman to go and fight she uncle, who was some kind of giant glowing thing. It was stupid. It was really stupid. But again, I'm hopeful for this. I think I mean, getting an animated Avatar series would be really good, but we're getting 3 animated Avatar movies. One is already in the works, and the original people who actually did the Avatar: The Last Airbender are coming back to do it. So it's hopeful. It really is. I am glad to see that they're doing it, especially Nickelodeon and Paramount. If we decide to put some work into it, we could actually get something that is really good, an actual good movie. I'm hopeful for it. I really am hopeful that this turns out to be something good and not something to make you want to pull your hair out and scream like what the hell they do to Avatar. So we get this information here. It's still early days yet. Anything that is updated, I'll let you know. But 3 animated Avatar films are in the works. So it's something to look forward to. And that's You know, considering what we just know, considering the kind of entertainment we get in these days, I actually have a little hope for this series, and hopefully it may turn out to be good. Okay, so that's it for me. If you have any comment, or if you feel any differently, please feel free to let me know in the comments. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video, and I shall see you all next time. Take care.